When you call your dog's name at the park and they don't even turn their head, do you actually know what's happening inside their brain? Most owners label this as stubbornness or defiance, but according to animal behaviorists, that is almost never the case. In fact, some of our most normal habits, like how we use our voice, are quietly breaking our dog's trust and making them tune us out for their own survival. If you keep thinking they're just being difficult, you might be missing a signal that your dog is experiencing high levels of chronic stress. Here are the real reasons your dog is ignoring you. 1. They don't process volume as instruction. Have you ever caught your dog doing something wrong and immediately raised your voice? It feels like the right response, but science shows that dogs, much like cats, don't process cause and effect through volume. When you scream, they aren't learning "I shouldn't do that." They're learning that their owner is unpredictable and unsafe. Over time, this doesn't correct behavior, it quietly destroys the bond. Just as a 2021 study found that yelling leads to higher chronic stress in pets, a dog who ignores a loud command is often just a dog whose nervous system has shut down to protect itself from your energy. 2. The suburban sensory overload. Imagine you're walking through a high-traffic city street or a busy suburban park in the USA. To you, it's just a walk, but to your dog, it's a dimension of sound and scent you can't even perceive. Their eyes are built to track the smallest movements with precision, and their ears pick up frequencies humans literally cannot hear. When they ignore your command in these environments, it's often because they're in a state of sensory overload. Just as cats can go from pleasant to overstimulated in seconds, a dog in a busy environment is processing so much data that your voice becomes a blurry background noise. 3. You haven't become their safe place yet. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University found that over 60% of pets show a secure attachment style, meaning they view their owner as their ultimate safe harbor. When a dog is stressed or distracted, they should instinctively look to you to regulate their nervous system. If they're ignoring you, it might be because that secure attachment has been replaced by an insecure one due to unpredictable reactions. They aren't being stubborn, they're feeling withdrawn because they don't feel safe enough to let their guard down and listen. 4. You're using the wrong frequency. Most people speak to their dogs in a normal adult voice, but science says you should be doing the opposite. A 2022 study found that pets can tell the difference between a stranger's voice and their owner's, but they primarily perk up and move closer when the owner uses a soft, high-pitched baby talk tone. If you use your serious adult voice to call them at the park, it might not even click in their brain as a personal message. Using a warm, gentle tone tells your dog "you're safe with me" in a language they were born to understand. 5. They're shutting down from chronic stress. Before we get to the final reason, if this is helping you see your dog differently, hit like and subscribe so we can reach more owners who want to love their pets the right way. When a pet seems low maintenance or lazy because they stop responding to play or commands, they might have actually just given up. This is called learned helplessness. If a dog is regularly yelled at or faces inconsistent rules, they stop trying to figure out what you want and instead withdraw into silence. They suffer in silence because that's what animals do when they feel their environment is out of their control. They aren't ignoring you, they're mentally starving for a predictable, calm connection. Outro. The fix isn't complicated. It starts with 5 to 10 minutes of real, zero-pressure connection. Just exist near them without demanding anything, or use baby talk to rebuild that chemical bond of oxytocin. Your dog doesn't need you to be a master who demands obedience. They need you to be their safe place, because to your dog, you aren't just an owner, you are home.